The police say two men with handguns burst into the Castle Inn on Saturday night and ordered customers to lie on the floor before singling out Jim Craig and opening fire. 68-year-old Victor Rainey also died in the attack. His family said there could be no possible motive for his murder. The UFF issued a statement apologising for his death and the injuries caused to other people in the bar. The UFF, a cover name used by the UDA, said they killed Jim Craig because of what they called treason and other activities against loyalists. 3 years ago, Jim Craig was acquitted on racketeering and extortion charges. He's seen here in the green jumper, leaving court with Billy Quee, another UDA member murdered last month by the IPLO, a Republican terrorist group. Jim Craig was generally believed to be a leading figure in the racketeering activities, which gather thousands of pounds around Belfast.
In many ways, Jim Craig ran his own racketeering operation. He ran it for the UDA ostensibly, but UDA people would say that they saw very little of the money and that his lifestyle would bear that out, because he was bedecked in jewellery, rings, medallions. He went on holidays regularly each year, and he had no shortage of money at a weekend if he went into a pub or whatever.
In their statement, the UFF claimed that Jim Craig's activities had resulted in the murder of John McMichael, the deputy leader of the UDA, who was killed by an IRA bomb attached to his car. Journalist Alan Murray claims that Craig had contacts with the IRA.
I believe, ostensibly, as the UFF statement says, that the UDA came to believe, accept literally, that he was involved in activities relating to the IRA. They used the word treason. My information is that going back maybe 4 to 5 years, he had contact with the IRA. I think that this came to light with the RUC when they carried out anti-racketeering surveillance. To their horror, they discovered that the man who Jim Craig had been meeting was not just a low-key IRA intelligence officer in Belfast. The alarm bells rang, the special branch moved in, took over, carried out their own surveillance, and then set up something like a trap, if you like, a photographic trap. And my understanding is that they actually recorded a meeting between Craig and the IRA's most senior intelligence officer in the north.
I've heard it also suggested that that was black propaganda, that it didn't take place, that the RUC were trying to, as it were, blacken Craig in the eyes of his colleagues.
I think Craig was already blackened in the eyes of his colleagues. I don't think that anything more than the RUC would say would have made much difference. I've gone over this over the last 2 years. I've asked different people within the security forces. No one will speak openly about it. No one is anxious to say that this is actually the case. It is sensitive, it is secret, because of the undercover work which was carried out to trap Craig. Personally speaking, I have no doubt in my mind that it is authentic, and it isn't put about by the RUC. It took a while for the UDA to start probing Craig, but I think John McMichael got on to him last year, and basically his time was limited after that.